So what I want to talk to in this video is about how do we compress JavaScript files or just files in general in the backend. A lot of us are used to compressing things on the front end via JavaScript, via min, kind of the min word, but I want to show you how to do it on the back end for up to increase performance. So right here I have a directory called chapter one coil that I'm kind of going over, and finding out this npm library API really helped me out how much I can increase my performance from the backend. So when I do ls, which I did here, you can see I have a css directory, http.js, which is my server, image file, index.html, and my JavaScript file. And right here, I'm going to comment out the compression API. So the API that I'm using is this compression, which when I go here, is you can do npm install compression, look at the API, see uh, how to run it, and the calls and how the API works. But the basics is pretty much just calling this compression, and a lot of the stuff will work automatically. So I'll show you how to do that. So this is my HTML, this basic HTML, and I'm going to disable the cache, and I'm actually for the throttling calling this 3G so you guys can see actually the performance. So let me refresh here and let's see how slow or everything's taking. So when I go here, my local host, which is actually my HTML, is 5 kilobytes. The size, the style that min css is 16.3 kilobytes. My jQuery min is 117 kilobytes, and my behavioral min JS is actually 2 kilobytes. So that's actually, not that bad. Probably a decent size for certain files. But the time this is taking is about, 2.2 seconds, 266 seconds, 4.98 seconds, and 2.3 seconds. So the goal would be, can we improve on this by a lot or maybe a little bit? And as you scale, shaving couple nanoseconds, seconds, milliseconds helps a lot. So I'm going to refresh this one more time so you can see maybe an average of how long this is taking. So all the sizes are the same, 5, 16, 117, 2. Obviously the time is different, which is what we're expecting, 212, 261. This is taking about 5 seconds, and this is taking about 216. So on average, they're taking, 2 seconds or something. This one is taking about 5 seconds. But when we do the compression, and let me go right here to the compression, and let me rerun the server. Let's see how much this changes for us. So actually, we can see right off the bat, this shaved, probably point, you know, oh 06 seconds. And it went, from 5 kilobytes to 2 kilobytes. The style.min is now 3.2. The jQuery went from 117 kilobytes to 40. That's less than half. This is 1.2 kilobytes. Obviously, some of these I stayed at 2 seconds, but it was, point something seconds that it shaved off. But this one, it was almost half the time. This was running at over 5 seconds, and now is 2.94. Let me refresh this one more time to see if we get 2 or 3 seconds, or maybe less. Oh, 2.94. This is, as you can see, this is actually compressing or minifying from the backend using that compression. The only thing that we would have to kind of quote unquote is from the header. The content encoding is actually is a gzip, so just something that you will have to know. But I think this is something that should be useful from the backend if you want to increase your performance on your applications.